Like the McCarthy-era witch hunts of the 1950s, your campaign of fear and repression is eating away at foundational values of our democracy.
Absolutely. We deported gang members, including the one you had a margarita with. And that guy is a human trafficker, and that guy is a gangbanger.
Senator Chris Van Hollen went full performance art in the Senate chamber, ranting like a TikTok activist who lost their Wi-Fi, and he got absolutely steamrolled by Secretary of State Marco Rubio. He called Rubio a fascist, an apartheid architect, and a war criminal, all in under 7 minutes, but Rubio clapped back with facts, receipts, and oh yeah, Margaritas with MS-13. This ain't the Biden clown show anymore. In the Trump administration, we've got cabinet members with spines, and Van Hollen just learned that the hard way.
People died because of those actions. Mothers, fathers, and children. You've made a mockery of our country's refugee process, turning it into a system of global apartheid, where like the McCarthy-era witch hunts of the 1950s, your campaign of fear and repression is eating away at foundational values of our democracy.
I can't respond to everything he said because much of these are untrue, but I'll go through a few. First of all, I'm actually very proud of the work we've done with USAID. For example, I don't regret cutting $10 million for male circumcisions in Mozambique. I don't know how that makes us stronger and more prosperous as a nation. I don't regret psychosocial support services.
I raised Sudan, Mr. Secretary.
Can I respond?
Senator, I'd ask you to suspend. You had 7 straight minutes of
I chose to use my time that way, Mr. Chairman. That's my right to
Please
use
suspend
my time that way.
Secretary Rubio.
Well, I can go on. I mean, there's other things here. We spent $227,000 for Big Cat's YouTube channel from USAID. We spent $14 million for social cohesion in Mali, whatever the hell that means. So I can go on and on. I got the list here, and there's more. I didn't even bring the whole list. In the case of El Salvador, absolutely. Absolutely. We deported gang members, including the one you had a margarita with. And that guy is a human trafficker, and that guy is a gangbanger, and the evidence is going to be clear. In the days to come, you're going to see who you went to defend.
Senator,
I'm sorry,
please,
Mr. Chairman.
Secretary Rubio has the floor.
Mr. Chairman, he can't make unsubstantiated comments like that.
Secretary Rubio has the floor. You had your time.
Rubio should take...
Damn, Rubio didn't just win. He left Van Hollen wandering the Capitol halls, wondering what decade it is and whether brunch with MS-13 violates Senate ethics rules. Chris Van Hollen stumbled in like a smug substitute professor auditioning for MSNBC. He throws out words like genocide and apartheid like he's playing a game of woke bingo, and then acts shocked when Rubio treats him like the unserious, over-caffeinated grandstander he is. And did you catch it? Rubio absolutely nukes him, with the guy you had a margarita with is a gangbanger and human trafficker. That's not a talking point. That's a tactical strike. Van Hollen practically clutched his pearls and fainted into his diversity talking points. This wasn't a policy debate. This was an overacting liberal getting steamrolled by someone who's finally grown into his job. Forget little Marco. That was 2016. This is Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Trump's right-hand man, and he came to these hearings with a flamethrower and a filing cabinet full of receipts. Van Hollen tried to smear him with emotional buzzwords, but Rubio was locked, loaded, and allergic to bullshit. He didn't flinch. He didn't grovel. He reminded the world that due process still matters, but student visas are a privilege, not a participation trophy for Gaza rioters, and that diplomacy doesn't require permission slips from grandstanding judges. Rubio's strength wasn't just in what he said, it was how he said it. Calm, surgical, no script needed. Meanwhile, Van Hollen's overacted tirade looked like it was workshopped at a Berkeley drama class. This is what the Trump administration brings: serious people, serious answers, and zero tolerance for clowns trying to hijack foreign policy hearings to play social justice warrior. So here's the big takeaway. Chris Van Hollen tried to throw a tantrum in the Senate, and Rubio handed him a political obituary. Gone are the days of cabinet officials apologizing and playing defense while the left stages these circus hearings. We've got real fighters now. No more paper pushers. We've got patriots. If you loved watching Rubio dismantle a smug senator with a martyr complex, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're sick of the media pretending that this kind of leftist theater deserves applause, head to steadfastandloyal.com for the truth, unfiltered. We don't pull punches, we don't kiss rings, we fight back, with facts, fire, and freedom. As always, stay informed, stay relentless, and stay steadfast and loyal. I'm Jimmy Parker. Thanks for joining us.